Maybe. And welcome to another exciting episode of Live Readings with Tammy. Sponsored by, well, can I say sponsored? Featured by Riding Through the Unknown. And we are excited to be here. And just a heads up, a little bit of homework. If you're in the chat room, we do want you to participate, but please limit conversation to what's going on with the reading and not, hey, good to see you, how's dinner, what's going on with you guys. Normally I'm okay with that, but it makes it harder to connect with everyone here and with the readings. So please do be mindful of that, and we do appreciate everyone being here, and we are excited to see who's coming through and what messages they have for us. So, hello to Bethany and Joy.
Hey, Bethany. Hey, Joy.
And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Tammy to share what she has to share.
Awesome. Hey, Jocelyn. Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome in. Come on in, get comfy. We're going to spend about an hour. Hey, Mama. We're going to spend about an hour doing readings this evening. We may go over a little bit. It just depends on how Spirit leads us this evening. I want everyone to take a big, deep breath. I know I need it. I'm sure everyone's had a long day. It is hot out there. And when I say hot, I don't know where you live, but I think everywhere it's hot.
It's
like
hot.
107 here or something today, and it's just miserable. So everybody just take a big deep breath in and think about all the things that you had to do today, all the worries and the cares and the tasks and the work, and just blow it out and let it go. Just let it go. Clear your mind. Think about your loved ones in spirit. Call them in. We're going to connect with as many as we can tonight. And I'm already looking at the screen. I see Jessica. Hey, Jessica. You guys, I want to get started pretty quick here because I already have some energy here. There is a candle back here, and you will see it from on the chair. From time to time, you'll see it kind of go dull and on, dull and on. It is an EMF candle. I just like to kind of play with these things. There's also some cat balls, as we know them to be, that light up on the table. Sometimes spirit energy, when a new person comes in or a person goes out, you'll see it change. It's just kind of an interesting thing to watch sometimes. So I have that back there. Please, again, this evening, do me a huge favor. I do not want you to feed me information. Okay, so you can say, I don't know, I don't remember, yes, no. You can give me a little bit. I don't want you to tell me, like, I say, I have a woman here and she knitted and she did this and that and then you go, oh my God, that's my grandma and her name was this and blah, 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 all the stuff. Just try to keep it very simple because that's my job tonight to bring you evidential psychic information. Also, if I get a name, lately I've been getting a lot of initials and names as well, but initials, It could be of someone in the living. So keep that in mind when I'm getting a name. It could just be an association with you. So let's just roll right into this because I've got an energy here right now. This is a female. And I have to tell you guys and forewarn you, before we got started, I felt Michael's mom and dad come in, and I knew they were like here. So at some point in this, I pretty much guarantee you they're coming through. But it happens sometimes. So I've read for his mom, and I didn't know his dad, but read for them both. So, or read for his mom. Hello, Anna. Hello, Tina Cook. Hi, welcome, guys. Good evening, Angelica, or is that Angelise or
Angelic essence.
Okay, and I'm not sure what her name is, but I wanted to call her Angelica because it's a pretty name. Okay, so I have this female coming in. There would be a male associated with her also on the other side. This female. She says she is telling me she is someone's aunt. So I just want to go with an aunt first. Would have a male, either partner or father on the other side. Feels like a very fatherly energy with this gentleman. The female is the one that's stepping forward. She's kind of dragging him along, which is funny. So it's like he's more reluctant than she is, but she's like outgoing and fun. She's kind of that aunt that would have always like been the fun one and the one that like lets you kind of, oh, you know, come on, we want to tell mom kind of thing. Like it was like a little sister rivalry on the side. This aunt would have loved to do kind of outdoorsy stuff, or would have been, she didn't like the heat so much, she's telling me, but she would have liked to do things outside. She's also giving me an initial R for her name. Does anyone understand so far an aunt, the initial R for a name, her name, a male associated with her also on the other side, either her father or her husband, and she liked to do things kind of outside, but she really didn't like the heat. And you guys can just type in the chat for me if you understand like 90% of what I just said. Type in the chat, you know, yes, this could be me, or, you know, that could be my aunt. Whatever you want to type that's just little. Her name, I know her name starts with an R, and it would have maybe been, okay, Willis says possibly. Definitely, and I'm seeing like I almost want to say Rhonda or a Rona or it's a row or raw. That's the sound, raw. Hi, Jason. Hi, Polly. Bethany said possibly. Who else do we have? Willow said possibly. Okay, Willow and Bethany. I think you're the two so far that I've seen comments. If you guys will both aunt and my grandfather, but I couldn't read that. Wait, go back.
Oh, sorry.
Grandfather, but I've got it, but not start with an R, has an R though. Okay. And then she said, would the last name be, Joyce said, would the last name be Russell? This is an R, this is an R, like Rhonda or Rhonda. Rhonda is the name I'm kind of getting. Does anyone have that so far? I'm trying to catch up on comments. And okay, Willow said Barbara, and then Joyce said, would that be last name Russell? And then Bethany said, can you get a male name? My Aunt Rhonda passed away. Emily is here. Okay, Emily is here. Okay. Hi, Emily. Okay, so you have an Aunt Bethany named Rhonda that passed. Did everything else fit, Bethany, for her that I said? Did she like kind of was the aunt that let you get away with things and kind of had like a little sibling rivalry with a sister? And she has a male on the other side, either her husband or a father. If all of that fits, let me know, and I'm going to move forward. It does. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Bethany, let me work with you for just a little bit. Okay, so she didn't like the heat. All of that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I don't know why, but she came in immediately as I started talking about the heat and how hot it is and that like it's miserable. She came in and was like, "Oh, hell no. Like it's bad." So it was kind of funny. Bethany, I don't know. I can't remember where you live, but if you live somewhere where the climate is like it is here in Oklahoma City or where Michael is in Texas, then you completely understand what I'm talking about because it's pretty brutal. The chat is delayed. Thank you for letting us know that, Joy. Yes, and I was having trouble too because I'm trying to follow and do this at the same time. Okay, so Rhonda is talking about the mail again, Bethany, that she kind of like drug with her. And I just say that because like she literally showed me like grabbing a tie. It was funny, like grabbing his tie and like pulling him, like, come on, you got to see this, come on. And it kind of cracked me up because it's not like somebody that wore a suit and tie every day, but it's almost like a tie, like she was kind of pulling him to come with her, like, come on, you got to come. I promise you'll change your mind. This is different. This is different. And so I don't think he would have been one that would have liked this kind of stuff or been open to mediumship when he was here. And he's still kind of, it's not his thing, not his thing. I keep hearing a D associated with maybe him. I'm not sure if that's his name or someone else's name, a D name, like a David.
She says, if it's who I think it is, he never wore a tie.
Okay. And that might have been just her being funny and pulling him into the room.
Or it could be before you were born, Bethany. He may have.
Oh, that's a good point because when he was like younger or something. Okay, so
She says, might not be make name would start with a J.
Is there a D or a David that's here in the living? A D name associated with the family or with him?
Well, her second name starts with a D.
Oh, okay. Like her second name, like middle name, or are you saying last name?
Well, she has her YouTube as Bethany Deanna.
Oh, okay. But this was a male name, so okay. That's probably not what we were looking for. This aunt keeps talking about did she make you a birthday cake or celebrate your birthday with you? She just keeps showing a birthday.
She says, not on my family. My boyfriend's grandpa name is David. He passed away 2 years ago, but I don't know even about him.
Okay, but that's okay. That's maybe where that name is coming in, is being pulled from grandpa. Okay, that makes me wonder if this is grandpa that's come with the aunt. Because I said originally she was bringing a male with her. So now that makes me because the David is an association to him. And so if David is an association to him, boyfriend's grandpa, why? That's interesting. So she spent so I'm not sure if it's attended when I was little. She spent most of
I think she spent most of the time she knew her behind bars. So
her aunt did?
Yeah, not sure if she attended when I was little.
Okay. So explain to me, okay, this is what's crazy. So
she's his wife. She's correcting something to mean life.
Yeah, I don't I think she's saying she spent most of my life behind bars.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what's really funny about this too, because she is the one that's telling me that she got away with. I'm just gonna say it. This is so crazy. I think she means this in a funny way. I don't think she literally means it, but she told me she was that aunt that would kind of like she'd let the kids do anything, or she'd like break the law, or she would do things like outside of what was right. Okay, but she keeps talking about how like she literally she could get away with murder. She could get away with murder. Um, and she doesn't mean it like really murder, but she's saying she could do a lot of different things. And just so if she was really behind bars, like what we're thinking here, does that make sense for her? Because she's kind of laughing about this now, but I don't know why she's laughing about it.
Bethany is saying this honestly might not be hers now. But now she's saying she definitely broke the law. All right.
No,
She was
I know
off.
it's an Aunt Rhonda, and when Bethany spoke up and we started getting connected, this is definitely her. This is definitely her, Bethany. But she's being very. Would it be wrong to say that? No, it's not. I know. I heard her. She said, "No, you're right. She didn't learn her lessons um, in life. She still is working on that, and she's wanting you to know she's working on it. She did a lot of things that were not on the up and up. They were very calculated, methodical, behind people's backs. Took advantage. I want to say she's actually kind of got a very different sense of humor. Does that make sense, Bethany? That's
She
very
said that's very true, extremely true.
okay. And she keeps, I want to go back to the birthday. Bethany, I'm not sure when your birthday is or if you have children with birthdays, but there's been a birthday recently. There's been somebody's had a birthday within the last month. She's talking about she keeps showing me a birthday cake and candles, and I'm not sure why she's showing me that. Or a celebration of some sort where there was a cake. Would you also understand, Bethany, with her, and you can answer that, but would you also understand with her an okay, this is going to be weird, an anniversary for something that she actually did or experienced? Was there ever a sobriety date with her? She keeps talking about like I think there was problems or issues with her too, with substance abuse or sobriety.
She says, "Let me ask my mom."
I see that. Because there's something with her that she's wanting to know, that she wants you to know that she's celebrating, that there's more to it. There's more to this with your aunt. Um, but she's up there, and she kind of is laughing at herself, if that makes sense, about the things that she did and how she got away with it. And her birthday just passed. There you go. Okay, there it is. Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Perfect. Hey, Jason. Yeah, so she is wanting you guys to know for sure. Like she keeps telling me, don't forget about me. Like I I want to change things. I want to show you differently. So there's going to be an aspect of life for her on the other side. And the David name was significant because of the grandpa. I'm not sure if she's helped. It feels to me like she's helping people on the other side. And I know this sounds, you know, um, weird to say so, but she feels to me like she's actually helping people that she wronged in some way that are on the other side. I don't know if there was something between boyfriend's grandpa that has the association with David with your Aunt Rhonda, but there's something she's doing to help a situation that she very much made wrong, if that makes sense to you.
Sorry, I just got an attack of the sneezes.
You miss her a lot and you saw her around the other day. Yeah. Well, she misses you too, and she definitely wants you to know that there's a lot more to what happened with her than just what was on the surface.
Yeah,
Um,
she says, I hope so, lots of laughs. If there was a David, I'm not sure of.
okay, okay, okay. Well, I leave you with her love, and I am gonna move on a little bit because she's kind of lessened her energy. Okay. I have another lady walked in, um, and she's immediately bringing me to my my childhood of like crafting and watching people crochet and knit and needlepoint and just all the different things that you do. Um, you
Bethany
know,
says, thank you.
oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. You know the little things people used to make that would say like, "There's no place like home," and they like needlepoint it or crochet it, or knit
Right.
it or whatever. Okay, so I'm seeing that. I'm seeing like the there's no place like home. Um, there's an association with and I want to say this is like a middle name, maybe I'm not sure, but a Dorothy, um, crocheting, knitting. Okay, there's an there is an I name. I want to say I. Yes. Okay. I name. Hmm. Is it an I name? What are you saying? I? Oh, she's talking. Give me a second. I. Okay. 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 This is funny. Um, Michael, I told you this might happen beforehand, but this isn't for you. This is for the other thing I was talking about, I believe. But we'll see. We're gonna find out. So I have a woman here. She knows how to crochet. She knows how to knit. She would have had something also to do with the Shriners Club at some point in time, because she just gave me the Shriners as a connection to who she is. She talks about she talks about a lot someone that's been very busy lately. They've been extremely busy. She's giving me a name of the I that I saw. It's it's an Li. It's Lillian. Lillian is the name. This I believe is a mother and a grandmother coming through, because there are two of them here. One of them is said she's the one that just told was talking in my ear. She said she was talking to me earlier today. Um, I know that I know who I was talking to earlier today, so I'm just going to go out on a limb here. But I do believe that the number 42 is coming back again, or 442. Joy, are you still on with us? Do you understand Lillian, a middle name maybe Dorothy, or a Dorothy name somewhere in there, and this woman that would knit and crochet, and someone that's been extremely busy lately, just doing a lot, moving around a lot, doing a lot, and having a lot of aches and pains also, because I'm hearing like muscle soreness and just rubbing the legs, rubbing the knee. Um, she's showing me that. Do you understand that?
I might be able to take this.
You could.
She says, Lillian, I know.
Okay.
Dorothy, I can take.
Okay. Hold that thought. Okay, so Lillian, she said, I know. Okay, there's a Lillian. Would Lillian be a grandmother? Because she feels like a grandmother to me.
She literally just typed, Lillian is my granny.
Okay. I'm like up here looking, so thank you for reading comments for me. Okay, so Lillian is talking about how busy you've been lately. She's talking about that you've been having some joint problems or some achiness because you're moving around a lot, but you're healthier. Like you're doing better, but she says you're still like doing too much, and that's just going to be the way it is right now. I know because what's happening. But there's also something about the Shriners. Does that make sense for her or there's another woman? I want to say this is like an, I don't know if it's like Leanne or Leanne or Lillian or Lillian and Anne. It's something like that. But okay, now she's typing. What is she? Anne is mom in the 442. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Anne is mom, and then Lillian is mom's mom because they're together. And she's saying to me that she is with mom, and they've been around you a lot lately, a lot, um, ever so much. They are sending you deer too. Like I don't know why I keep seeing the baby fawn, the little baby doe, little spots, cute little baby coming out, and then they'll run off. But they're out there lately. There's a lot of deer out lately, showing like a family unit or nurturing. That's the point of the message is the nurturing. Um,
She
yeah,
says, yeah, always achy.
and the nurturing is the message. And yes, my
Oh,
grandpa and wait, yeah,
my grampy was a Mason and Shriner.
okay, okay. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, so perfect. Okay, so grandma and mom, and tell me, Joy, if Anne, your mom, is Lillian is Anne's mom. So so I'm making that right connection.
She says, Lee Ann is my aunt, my mom's youngest sister, and lived with Granny.
Oh, so there's a Lee Ann and an Anne. So that's why maybe I was getting both the names. Because I was
Yeah.
like, what is it, Anne, or is it like Leanne, or is it Lanny? And like trying to figure out why I
And
was seeing all that.
she says, yes, dear, all the time.
Okay, perfect. All right. So the nurturing, they have been around you a lot with protection lately. They have been bringing protection to you. They have been surrounding you in protection because you are doing so much for the family, for everyone around you. Always, you're always paying attention. You're always like trying to lend a hand and help out. Is there also like did you help a friend recently, or there's like somebody else, not family, there's somebody else too that they're talking about, like you just extend yourself all the time. You go and you don't stop. And so they've been surrounding you in protection and love lately as you go through changes in your life. These are helpful protective balances that they're kind of putting in place for you. And that's because again, you're doing a lot of things that are kind of, you have to do them, but they're taking a lot of your energy. Does that make sense?
She says, yes, Ann and Leanne are my granny's daughters, and there is Jay also. Leanne is correct. Oh, she's starting to type a lot.
And my
My
mom,
auntie Leanne,
my
my
mom.
mom Ann.
Okay, okay. Do you also understand with, I think Lee Ann, this is a long history. They just showed me like, did this is interesting. So I just saw like she was giving me kind of like a back in time. And she said, like, do you have some kind, this is so weird. I don't know why I keep seeing the Z. Um, there's something to do with like she's like showing me a zipper. I don't know what that is about. Hold on. Zipper. I don't know if she's trying to say she sewed clothes or what the zipper is. Zipper.
She says, always extend to everyone, and I'm tired, especially right now with other grandmother in hospital.
Yeah. And that's what I did know, that her Grammy was in the hospital. Um, Zipper. Okay, there's something was part of a word or a zipper. I don't know what that is yet, but I'm trying to ask her if that could be related to just sewing or something with a zipper.
A purse?
No, it's not a purse. She's just, I mean, all I'm seeing is the zipper.
I don't know if this means anything, but I just was given the old saying, zip your mouth shut if you have nothing nice to say.
uh,
She says Z is the last name.
okay. That's
Mhm.
probably what she was trying to do.
Yes, Zipperling is last name.
That's probably the Z for zipper. And that's like that's like maiden name. That's like your roots. Because she keeps showing me going back, and she's showing me further the lineage back, and she's like, go back, and then she kept showing me the zipper. I would never have guessed Zipperling, because that is not a name I've heard before, Joy. But that is really a great name. I like it. Cool name.
She says, sorry, this is very delayed as answered a while ago.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, that's okay. It's okay. We know. We're used to it. We're working with it.
Yep.
Okay, so she's talking about the sorry, I had to get serious for a minute. Um,
Well, while you're thinking, Shelly and Korn came in, and we aren't really doing open panel, but we are reading for who's in the chat group. And so we don't know who's going to get one. So you just have to be patient and see. And Joy says, Tammy is right. Catch up on chat.
um, okay, so I wanna go back to her message she left me with there. Um,
She says, oh, yes, German. My grampy came over from Germany.
that's what she was showing me. She was showing me like a boat coming over. And I have to tell you, Joy, and I know, I mean, we kind of briefly discussed this once before, but she's definitely your mom and your grandmother, Anne and Lillian. They're both talking about there's nothing. I'm just going to say what she said. She said there's nothing that you can do to slow it down. Um, I think we both know where this is what they're meaning. I think they're trying to just like bring you a message of surrender and do what you do naturally, what you are doing for grandma, to be there for her, to care for her like you already are, because you are so sweet, honey, and you're taking care of her so well. Um, there's going to be some good days and bad days ahead, is basically what they're telling me. It's not going to be all figured out in one day. It's gonna require some attentiveness, and hopefully, I am hearing outside help. I am hearing somebody needs to be actually helping her. So I know that's a lot to process, and I know that you don't want to hear that either, and I didn't even want to deliver it. Um, but she is talking about there being needing to be someone kind of on site, someone that's kind of there all the time when she's brought home. Um, and she's talking about that whole process happening very quickly, probably too quickly. Um, Prepare me for what's happening. I know. Um, the process has happened pretty quick, as far as the going home and like this is how we are going to be now. And but there's a lot of what ifs that are going to go along with that coming home, um, because she does need somebody there. So, do you know if anything is set up to where somebody is going to be there all the time, or is that something you can look into, or the hospital can make happen? Perhaps that's kind of where I would be trying to put my energy, because they're telling me, Joy, honey, you can't do it by yourself. You can't take care of this on your own, um, without running yourself into the ground.
You might look into hospice too. She says, I understand that and always want to know.
I know. I know, and she told me that, so I felt at liberty, to kind of go a little bit deeper into that tonight. Um, but it's definitely a situation where I think there's going to be outside help needed. Somebody's going to need to be there 24/7 to be with her, to take care of her, make sure she gets up okay and gets down, while she's making this transition, in her life, because it's like, it's like suddenly it's not just you getting up and getting down. You've got things to move. You've got things to take with you, and that is going to kind of foul her up for a minute, until she kind of gets used to it and is better about slowing down. I feel like she just is. They're telling me that your granny just wants to go, 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 go. She's like just a go getter, and it's crazy to think that she, is going to slow down, because she's not. She's going to keep trying to go.
She says, just checking on her daily and a visiting nurse, I believe. 2 or 3 days they come. My sister Kim checks all the time. She comes home tomorrow, we believe.
Okay, perfect. As long as you've got lots of people checking on her, the time that I feel like is going to be really crucial is, they're saying like nighttime, because they're showing me like the quiet and the moments when no one's there. So I feel like nighttime is going to be like the time where this really could come into play. So, be cautious of that. Know that your loved ones are surrounding you in love and support and giving you energy, but also please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself above all, because you can't give from a half empty glass. So if you're not well, you can't do what you want to do and take care of Granny. Um, so I'll leave you with that and all my love. And I know we'll chat intermittently here and there. So, let me know how she's doing when she gets home. And I'll leave you with that, with her love on that.
I think the candle is lit up on the chair.
Uh huh. It did. At some point, I saw it go, but all right. Let's see. Oh yeah, Jennifer said, "Bless the recipient of this message. She just went through that with her mom." Yeah, I'm sorry, Jennifer. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when we start having to take care of our parents,
Yes, it is.
and we're not getting any younger either.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, are you getting younger?
I'd like to think so. Or at least I'm hopeful.
What is, every time she wants to get up, she has to put, wait, every time she
She
wants
has to put cane all of a sudden, diagnosed with the lung disease, never smoked or had anyone with smoke. She does wear an life alert button, and then she said, thank you.
That's good. Yeah, I'm glad she wears one of those. My mother-in-law, when she was alive, she wore one of those. We had a horrible time with her pushing it. She would have accidents, and then she wouldn't push it. It would not come apart. So yeah. So all right. Well, I leave you with all her love, Joy, with your mom and your grandma's love. Know that they're surrounding you. Know that what you feel is real. Know that they're around you, protecting you, guiding you, and helping you. because they absolutely are, and they know what you're going through 100%, honey.
Jeez. Joyce says, sorry for the typos there. Oxygen.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, instead of a cane, I think she
Yeah,
was saying
that's
she's on
probably,
oxygen.
yeah, probably. Okay. It's funny how we go back later and like if you read the chat later, I'm like, oh, I totally missed all these things these people because I'm just going to the spirit world.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to go next to this Dorothy. Michael, you said you could take this Dorothy.
Yes.
Uh, is there a man in spirit associated with the Dorothy name as well?
Yes.
Because he just stepped in as well. Do you understand the? Because I think this part was on Joy, and I know the knitting and stuff had to do with Joy's grandmother. I want to say in the Shriners, but with the knitting, do you remember me saying that there's no place like home?
Yeah, she would crochet stuff.
Okay.
Like she would make stuff for us, homemade, that she would knit or put together.
Did she ever have that phrase on a picture or a knitted something she made that said there's no place like home?
I would have to think about that.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Because she showed me like almost like what I want to say is it's either crocheted or knitted, but it's very pretty and it's like yay big, and it says there's no place like home. Simple.
Yeah. If it's not crocheted, it's probably something that she had said.
Okay. And then do you understand the connection with the male and Dorothy? Were they together?
They were together, but he passed long before she did.
But they were at one point they were together, like a couple.
Yes.
Okay. Because they're saying she's telling me they're together. Um, when they tell me together and they like kind of do I'm like, okay, that's not together like we're just friends. That's like we're together. So
Yeah.
okay. Okay. And how do we understand the ketchup bottles with this person? Don't even ask. I don't know. I don't understand what the ketchup bottles. Ketchup bottles. I don't know why I'm seeing ketchup bottles. Did he eat a lot of ketchup or
Actually, I think that might be her.
Oh, is it her? Okay. Because
I'm
she
trying to think. Yeah, I think she had ketchup a lot.
Okay. Did she have the Tupperware ketchup bottles, and they were like it was like a red one, and like there was like a yellow one for mustard, like kind of what you would see in a restaurant, like Tupperware. Did she have one of those like bottles for ketchup, or at one point when she was younger?
Um,
Because I
I
keep
don't
showing
remember.
a Tupperware ketchup bottle, and it's the red one, so it's ketchup.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Or have a Tupperware collection or sell Tupperware, something about Tupperware.
I think I do remember seeing Tupperware there, but I don't know if she ever sold any.
Okay. Because I don't know why she's bringing this Tupperware forward and making sure I know it's Tupperware. It's almost like, oh no, this is Tupperware. like, like it's like more important than like Pyrex per se.
Yeah.
It's Tupperware. Okay. And the red color though, there's something with the red color that she brings me back then to the red roses. And they were married for a very long time. Um, did he give her? Do you know if he gave her red roses every Valentine's Day?
That I don't know.
Okay, because she keeps showing me vases of red roses. Okay, the ketchup. Okay, all right, here's where she's going. Because I'm like, where are you? Why did you show me a ketchup? And then you just dropped it. So she's talking about French fries, fried food, ketchup, eating like she cooked. She liked to cook. Does this make sense for Dorothy?
It does.
And not only did she like to cook, but she would also would make like homemade, like the homemade French fries, where you do it from the potato.
I never had fries with her, but she would make homemade dishes, and
Okay, and she's telling it about the French fries, and she's saying like hers were always better, but she liked those crinkle cut fries, the ones that are like crinkled. She liked the crinkle cut fries, and she said she ate way too many French fries. Like she did not have a good diet. She would eat fries, a lot of fries. Every meal she would eat, she would have literally if there was a side, she would go with French fries. Does that make sense to you?
I do remember her eating fries. So yeah,
Okay.
I can remember that.
Some of the things they say sometimes, I don't know where they're going, Michael, but it's important to her. She wants that heard today. Um, Michael, is this an Aunt Dorothy?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Today is Aunt night, apparently. She said, I'm Aunt Dorothy. How do we understand with this not take okay, she keeps talking about the food and not taking really good care of her diet. Um, and then that had something to do with like her health or going downhill. Does this make sense? 'Cause it's almost like I want to say she was diabetic or she had some kind of like a sugar problem.
I don't remember that.
And then it's funny because as she's standing here and she has the mail also here, it's like a family reunion. So she's got it's like your mom, your dad, the mail, her husband, her. Is Dorothy mom's sister?
Um, Not my mom's sister, but her mom's.
Her mom's sister. Because she
I
said
believe is the connection. Yeah.
okay, because she said sister, so I wasn't sure which sister she was pertaining to. So this is your grandmother's sister.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, Michael. Now they're getting kind of funny. Um,
Now they're getting funny.
yeah, Aunt Dorothy wants to know. Well, and we can probably do this off air. Aunt Dorothy wanted to know when you're going to meet that woman, when you're going to ask that woman out. So I don't know what she's talking about, but apparently they're telling on you, and there's somebody you've been thinking out to thinking about. So I'm gonna leave you with that. We'll talk
Uh, there there is somebody, and I have, and we talked about at the time. It was a while ago, and just being friends.
Oh well, I think they think there should be more there. So
So do I, but it's not just me. So
maybe they're saying try again, Michael. Try again.
I
That flight is going crazy, Bethany said.
yeah.
It's like on, off, on, off, on, off. Okay, okay. Well, I'm going to leave you with that. We can talk more about that later because I think they're saying, hey, you're giving up too easy, is what I'm hearing.
I do that sometimes because I don't like forcing anything or being pushy, so I tend to back off after the first no.
Well, they're like saying, go for it. Like, try it
Although,
out. See, they said yes.
technically, this would be the fourth time.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Joy's in my corner. Woohoo, Michael.
Yeah. He's like, woo. Oh gosh, that's so funny. Okay. Well, when I said that, the candle was like, yes, you should try again. And then you were like, yeah, I don't think you see, it just did it again.
Yep.
They're like, yes. And then you let them down. You're letting them down, Michael. Just kidding.
I will be seeing that person very soon. Not recent. I will be seeing them soon.
Soon. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get another in here. Let's see.
Joy says, "Don't give up."
Exactly. Right, Joy?
Well, I have been working on it for 3 years, so I don't think giving up is in my nature.
Okay. All right. Okay. I have a mail coming through. He is saying to me that this is interesting. He keeps saying to me that he has tried to communicate a number of different ways, a number of different times. Um, and even though, like, you and I haven't gotten a lot yet on who he is, he's just explaining something to me right now. He's saying that he's tried to communicate a number of times, a number of ways, and every time you'll question it, you'll kind of go, wait. And then you go, nah, no, that's silly. That's silly. That can't be. So you're kind of doubting your own communications with this male. Um, he's giving me a lot of. He feels like kind of a medium build to burly guy. Um, Definitely would have had a beard at one point in time. He would have enjoyed. I keep seeing with him like some sort of a motorcycle or a a dirt bike or motorcycle or something he would have rode, but not. He wouldn't have rode this all the time. This would have been more like kept in the garage, and he would have done it here and there maybe, but not as frequent as somebody that like rides all the time. Does anyone understand? I'm medium build to kind of burly, bearded guy. At one time had a beard, maybe not his whole life. Motorcycle, owned a motorcycle. And then he's giving me he would have had a grandson as well because he's showing me like throwing a baseball with a boy. And he tells me he's just not sure how this works and what I need. So I am asking him questions.
Apparently more, because nobody can take him yet.
Yeah, okay. Baseball in your hand. Can you give me a name?
Somebody's reaching out.
Oh, it's 89 degrees in Washington. That is heavenly.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez. Who? Okay, I keep hearing the name Bill or William with this guy. I don't know if that's his name because he's not being clear with it, or if that's an associated name. But the beard, he keeps like doing this beard thing. I don't. The beard must be significant or important to him.
Ah, Willow. Thank you. She says, I was thinking my brother, beard was a major thing.
Willow was kind of in the beginning, right, where we thought maybe we were with Willow. Um, okay, this this beard that is important to him though. Um, did someone try to get him to shave it off? That's what I want to say, because it's funny that he's telling me like it was a thing, like somebody wanted him to get rid of it or shave it off.
She says, took so long to grow it, but he died with a nice beard thing. Oh, nice beard. First thing my mom and I noticed.
Okay, and answer that about did someone want him at some point to shave it off? Because it almost is like a funny joke, like oh you should get rid of that, or that I don't like that, or it doesn't look good, or why do you have that, or something. Do you have an association, Willow, with a Bill or a William?
She says, Dad made fun of him for trying to grow it.
Okay. Because he's talking about that. Like he just worked so hard at it. It was so important for him.
She's,
Not a Bill, but his name started with a B. Okay. And that's your brother's name started with a B. Okay.
she says, yes.
Okay. Do you understand your brother having a motorcycle or wanting a motorcycle? Something about a motorcycle also, Willow? Because that was kind of a piece I can't really let go of. And also, you
He
understand.
says, but didn't have one himself.
Okay, because he didn't show it like when I originally stated. I said he showed me this motorcycle, but he didn't show it to me like it was almost like a prized possession, not like one that he took out and rode all the time. So that was kind of where he was going with that. Would you also understand because he had me do this and something like he was trying to hear, like did he have hearing problems, or did sometimes when you talk to him you go huh, like what was that, like could it make you repeat it? And it's funny that he was doing that, but it seems to me like he's trying to tell me, because he also showed me like hunting and guns and or even target practice or shooting. I don't know if he had something to do with law enforcement. I don't know if he had something to do with um, like target shooting or practice shooting or hunting, but there might have been a loss of hearing for some reason.
He would get ear infections all the time.
Okay, because he's definitely sharing with me the loss of hearing. That was a little bit of an issue for him.
You know, I didn't say it, Tammy, but when you
Oh,
were with the motorcycle,
yeah.
I was picturing it as he couldn't have one in life, so now he has one now.
Oh, yeah. Very, very, very much could be. Very much could be. Okay, my dad was military. He'd take us out shooting. Perfect, because I see the he's showing me the guns, and I'm hearing them go off in like target practice or something. Because I saw, like you know how like you'll go out to a tree and you'll put a target and everybody will like you just shoot your guns. That's what I'm kind of seeing. So that makes sense. That the shooting. Um, okay. And do you understand, sweetheart, the
She says, we played soldier all the time. Yes, target, not hunting.
right? Do you understand with your brother? He just gave me chills. Do you understand with your brother some kind of an infection?
Are you referring beyond the ear infection?
Correct.
Okay.
And he's literally jumping me over. I'm trying to figure out if this is my grandma and giving me and saying protection because I'm picking up two different pieces of information, and I'm going with one first. Okay, he had Hep C. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, because that's the infection he's showing me. Um, and this Hep C. It had something to do with his. Sorry about that. That was my phone. I'm silencing it. Did he? It had something to do with his passing because he's got me at my heart, and he like made me feel that pressure. And again, when I talk about relatives and what they are feeling in their bodies, in no way am I saying that they are still feeling this. This is just the way that they connect with me to let me know what happened or what's going on with them back when they were here on the earth plane. Oh, cardiac arrest. Okay, that's why. And here, that's funny, Willow, because that's the other piece of information he gave me. And I really try my so hardest not to go to that realm of, when people de-alive themselves, but he kept pushing it. I let them push it a little bit longer with me because I want to be sure before I say that to someone. That's just me being very ethical. I definitely don't want to say that if it's not the case, because it can be very offensive to some people. So I try to let them come to me with that multiple times and really feel into it before I just open up. That was the second piece of information he gave me, was an infection and taking his life. Um, so I don't feel like, though, I need you to know this and hear me because he's being very clear with me right now. He is not saying that this was intentional. Okay. He's not saying that it was thought out and planned and that he intended for that to happen. Um, he did not. He did not. Um, he he took chances that he knew he shouldn't take. That is a give. That is a for sure. Um, Especially knowing he had other things on board. Um, and you probably know what I mean by that. He had other issues health wise. I think the Hep C maybe was part of it, but there was still more. Um, he talks about how much he loves you and he misses you, Willow. And um, Willow, do you have a child? Do you have a little girl? A daughter? Okay. I need you to know that your daughter is totally safe with your brother. um, he said he has your daughter, so I I'm certain that he is taking excellent care of your daughter. Um, what's interesting about this, though, I believe he passed before you had your daughter.
She sent hand making heart and looks like tear emojis.
Was his name like, I keep seeing a BR, Brian, Braden, Brandon? I'll give her a second to reply. This is Ben.
It says no, she went first. Ben Boardman.
Okay. It's interesting to me because he acts like he's been there a long time, but he's making up for things. He's trying really hard to do right by others as well. So there's an element with him. He feels to me like he passed way too young. First of all, um, would you understand him being in his 30s? Because he keeps giving me, I don't know why he keeps giving me like the 30th or a 30. 34. Okay. Okay, perfect. Um, he talks about and was there like a 5 year period? Because he waved his hand up and he went like this, like five. Um, a 5 year period between something. Um, I don't know if that's your miscarriage and then his passing, or but there's like he went like a five. So either the fifth month, the fifth day, the so what is it? That May. Do we have a correlation with him to May?
I'm also curious if he passed close to being 35, and that's why he's saying 5.
Yeah, maybe could be because he just kind of waved his hand up like that with the five. So he says there's a correlation though. There's some kind of a 5 month or 5 year, five
Day.
correlation.
34, almost 35.
Okay. Now he's got me counting my fingers. Was there a May? Is there a May birthday or correlation to May? And I know we have a delay, so oh, there it
It's
is.
been 5 years before I spoke to him.
That's it.
I talked to him the night before it happened.
That's it. Because he's talking about this correlation that happened, that it was like 5 years before he passed. So that's what he's talking about, Willow. He's talking about that 5 year time that you guys maybe didn't speak, and that he resents that. He's upset that he didn't reach out because he was doing his thing, which was not the best thing for him. He knows all that now. He realizes that now, and he wants you to know that he knows that now. He's made a lot of amends over there. I think that's why he made me feel like he's been there longer. He has been doing a lot of soul work, and he also is, like I said, he's taking care of your daughter. So I'm not sure how that got arranged, as it were, but he has stepped into that role. And so he wants you to know that she is safe, and you will meet again when it's your time. He said, "Don't be dumb like him," and he literally said a different word. Yeah, you know what, like him. Um, so, but he definitely wants you to know that his mistakes were his, and he did have a bit of a battle with what was physically going on with him as well. And so I will leave you with all of his love, Willow. And I'm glad your brother came through. Your brother Ben came through, and thank you for letting me read for you and trusting me with him. Where are we on time, Michael?
We are at an hour, 10 minutes.
So what do you want to do?
Willow says thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, if we don't have a message for anyone in the chat room, then
Do you want me to pull us an angel number and see us out?
I think so.
Okay. You guys, you know we do this every month. We'll pick a date, and I'll post that on Tammy Christine Medium on Facebook page. Michael will post it as well, and we'll be back with Writing Through the Unknown in 1 month. But let me pull an angel number card for us tonight and just see where we are in the world, what we need to contemplate moving forward tonight and into our day tomorrow.
And the weekend.
And the weekend, which is coming.
Yes.
It's coming. Almost. Oh, okay. We already got our card. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, guys. 1144, leveling up. Okay, leveling up. Take that literally as whatever it is you need to work on or work toward as being something that you need to level up. You need to be a better person or a better version of yourself than perhaps you are today. Maybe something that's been bothering you or something you need to work on personally. Maybe you have a little bit of a temper or someone says something that you don't agree with and right away you jump and you need to work on just taking a pause, and breathing before you respond. So level up. So just, let's go ahead and just take that for meaning let's all just kind of chill and resonate in everything that's going on and try to be better versions of ourselves and level up as far as our own personalities, characters, and natures.
Yes. And Bethany says that's funny. My birthday is 11/11 and graduation in 2012. And they're all talking about the 1144, and Veronica goes to angel number 911 and she got chills.
Yep.
And
2011. Yep. I know all the 1111s. We love those. But yeah, 1144, we're talking about leveling up. So whatever that is, if you're interested in something, I'm also getting messages from Spirit, like if we're interested in a certain modality, like, massage or Reiki or just like some kind of thing, maybe we need to start kind of looking into it, read a book, like educate ourselves, move forward in life. And that can be in school or in our jobs as well. Kind of take that extra attitude of, what, I don't know, but I'm going to make myself useful. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to level up my attitude. I'm going to be better upon myself despite other people trying to hold me back. And I'm going to make sure that I know what I'm doing. So, that's how we can take that message from the angels this evening.
definitely, because I feel like that's what we're all going through right now is we're leveling up into things and becoming more comfortable with who we are.
Yeah. Well,
And so,
it's a hard world we live in out here right now. And, everything else is coming at us all the time. And we're just like, it's almost like you're driving down the road and there's just signs are like right in front of you and you're having to like swap them out of the way just to get through. So yeah, everybody just breathe and try to ground and focus on what it is you need to do in the moment to better yourself, to better your life, to better those around you. Be kind and generous, always with love. Love you all. And thank you for listening tonight.
yes.
And join us next time.
Yes, and just remember, this is a once a month deal, so we will be back next month. And we look forward to seeing you all then. And with that, let me get my computer to.
And good night, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Join us again. We do this once a month again, as I said, and we switch it up here and there. So tonight we were just going spirit led. Sometimes we actually have you pop a name in the chat and then I read from that. So we just switch it up all the time, and that's what we're going to keep doing, just keeping it fresh.
So keep coming back to see which method we're going to do and how interactive we're going to get. You never know. We could do an experiment too 1 month, and
We've talked
Turn the
about
tables on y'all.
make you come on with us. Who wants to do that? Raise your hand.
Or maybe have them who feel they're mediums read for us.
No, that would scare them too much.
I don't know.
Heck, if I get scared, they're going to get scared. It's always nerve wracking.
It's all part of the leveling up.
That's right. Level it up. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good
All right.
evening.
Good night, everyone.